What up, Green Team? What up, Green Nation? What up, Green Kitty Cats? How we doing? So this is Trese Thoughts Part 2. Because I really want to get this out there and everything. Hold on, y'all. Go light me a cigarette. I really got to get this out there before I forget. So I'm doing a Trese Thoughts Part 2. I don't want to leave you guys with just half of it. I want to leave you with all the meaty greedy. But so I was talking about on Trese Thoughts Part 1 about people gossiping and not praying. Less gossip, more prayers will change the world and make the world better. And I know people are like, fuck the world. Well, guess what? You're living in the world, so you want peace for yourself. If you got kids, if you got grandkids, if you got, people that you love live in this world. So you need the world to be better for your family. If you don't give a fuck about nobody else, you understand what I'm saying? So to change the world, small but have an impact, is to change your thoughts, change what you say out your mouth. This world could be so cleaned up if everybody just did a couple of things. Think about others, share, deal with things with love, patience, prayer, understanding. That's it. Very simple. It's not difficult, actually. So, I was telling you guys that I used to be addicted to Xanax. This story is a little bit emotional, but it lets me know how far I've came. It lets me know how real God is and how much He loves me. So I'm able to speak about it today. Like I said on the other one, I had never done, I've smoked some weed or whatever. I've never been a weed smoker. I've never, been to anything else or drinking. That never really been my stilo. Like I told you guys, I'm really an energetic, happy person. Like I wake up, that's me. So I never needed anything to help me get there. Like I was a life of the party if I was at a party, So I never really needed anything I'm already a bold person, so I didn't need no drink to make me bolder. God kind of gave me something in my body that that outweighs all these drugs. I mean, I'll be more turned out or turned up. I'm not turned out, but more turned up than a bitch who just hit crystal, because that's just what God gave me in my body. But to those who do drugs, I'm not, I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying that that was never my thing. Money was though. But anyway, so the devil had came in through Xanax, y'all, and the devil was a sneaky motherfucker. So that's why you always got to stay prayed up and keep your motherfucking armor on. God says it's in the Bible. Your breastplates, your helmet of salvation, all these things God tells you to put on, because the spiritual world is for real and they not playing. They not playing. These demons and Satans is not playing with your ass, especially if you're trying to be a better person. They really coming after you. So anyways, Xanax came in through, I'm not a person that sleeps at night. It's really difficult for me to sleep at night. I'm a thinker. I think all night. So sleeping for me have always been difficult for me. For most people, a lot of people in the world, that's why when you go down the sleep alley, they got a billion fucking things on how to go to sleep. Well, so I got a hold to some Xanax. They put me to bed. Now, out of all this shit that I would always try to take, melatonin and Advil PM and all those things, nothing will work. Benadryl, nothing will work. It will make my body tired, but it wouldn't make my mind tired. So yeah, my body will be restless and tired, but my mind will be up and alert like this. So, and it's difficult when because you got to be productive in the world. So you can't allow yourself to really be tired, especially being a mother of toddlers. You get what I'm saying? So I was finding every way to try to go to bed, because I would not go to bed. And then when that day come, the next morning, I'm kind of tired. I'm not at my best. I'm not alert. You need your sleep. Sleep is really important. And I was not getting that, but I still had to perform in the world. I still had to be a mom. I still got to make sure all my bills and everything is taken care of. So I got a hold of some Xanax, and Xanax worked. Ain't the devil a bitch? Ain't the devil a fucking bitch? The Xanax worked, and as soon as I took a pill, the motherfucker put me to sleep right then and there. Perfect. No issues. So I ain't thinking nothing of it. I took it at night, because that's the only time I need to take it. Make sure my kids is all right. Everything's straight. Little by little, the devil was planning something, and I didn't know what it was. So one moment I'm taking one, going to bed. When make a long story short, I ended up taking a whole bottle within a week or two. And it used to be like 60 in a bottle. So that's a lot. I was taking like 3 or something at one time. Like, it was deep for me. But I didn't I didn't even know I was addicted to it, because all I would take it for was to go to bed. That the devil had me so fucked up, I was just taking it to go to fucking sleep. But I started putting, one wasn't working, so now let's get 2. Oh, 2. Oh, let's get 3. And that's how that went. Make a long story short, I want to tell you this. Do you know I come from a praying family? The reason why I know God, not how I know him now, but how I even knew that there was a God, was through my mom. My mother goes to church. She haven't put that in us. Now, I went on my own and started learning God for me, because the way, the way her little setup God plan was not good for me. Hers is just not for me. So I had to find my own way of God. But at the end of the day, I cannot lie and say she didn't introduce him to me. She did. So, do you know that I don't think nobody prayed for me, is what I don't know for sure. But she never brought a pastor to my house. Nobody ever brought a pastor to my house. Did nobody tell me to look in the scripture for addiction? All that they talked about me, called me Whitney Houston, tried to take my kids away. They fought the battle on the natural battle, but they didn't fight the battle of spiritual. I never got that. I never understood how you guys can know the Lord and not even tell me anything. Make a long story shorter, I couldn't do it anymore. My kids meant everything to me, and I'm a person where when things look like it ain't going so well, I know how to cut off. Like, I know how to get my shit together. Thank the Lord. I know how to save me. Let's just say that. I know the Lord enough to save my motherfucking life. But what if those are people who do not know how to save their life yet? Because you only know how to save your life with God unless you go through some shit. That's when you really know how to save your life, because you had to save it once before. And I've had to save my life many times. So this was just another motherfucking thing I had to learn how to save. So I saved myself. Why they told me to go to rehab? Didn't nobody tell me to go to church? Told me to go to rehab. I'm not finna go in there no motherfucking rehab. Told my hello, my name is Trese and I'm addicted to Xanax. Not because I'm embarrassed about it, because the rehab, AA, and all that shit can't help me. The Lord can help me. I went in my room. I went and got my scriptures. I prayed. I went through what I went through and got out that motherfucker by myself. I got out that fire. I pulled myself up out that fire. I'm a better bitch today. I can look back and say, God damn. But I thank God so much, because I changed it within 1 week. From being addicted to this shit for a nice amount of time, from being fucked up on it, God changed me within 1 week. And I'm not gonna say he gonna do that for everybody. Everybody gotta go through their own shit in their own period, in their own time. But God knew for me, that was my time. A week is what it took. And I did what I was supposed to do. And I now don't even fuck with pills. You couldn't give me a pill. I'm not a weak person. You couldn't give me shit. Because I appreciate that I was able to get off. And that's the problem. Whitney Houston, when she was off, she should have stayed off. Sometimes when you do something and you get and God lets you go, and God, give you a okay, don't do it no more, and you go back, you may not wake back up. I didn't want to take that risk. I got 3 kids. I want to be here on earth, and I want to be the best me. So I know y'all like, damn, Trese, how did it get from the boy getting shot to this story? Because it all means the same. Prayer. If a lot of people prayed for me instead of talking about me, if God changed me within 1 week of my own motherfucking prayers, how quicker could have changed me with everybody who was talking about me prayers? I could have been probably changed that day. Do you understand what I'm saying? Less gossip, more praying. Less opinions, more praying. Less worried about somebody downfalling and happy that they're going to fall down and pick their ass up. That's all I'm saying. So that boy got shot. I don't give a fuck why he got shot. That ain't my business. He could have did something real fucked up. That's not me to judge. I'm not his judger. I'm not his maker. I don't give a fuck. But guess what? I don't want nobody to die, especially like that. You understand? So if I could pray to help intercede something, the devil could just be trying to take his life. He could have been an innocent bystander. Who fucking knows? I do know the devil was trying to take this boy's life. So God, intervene in that. If that ain't your wish, cool. But give him something so he can be able to go to heaven. That prayer may I know that prayer is going to work. It may not do what I wanted to do with let him be alive and be okay. But I know I did something. We always say, well, I can't do nothing about it. Yes, you can. You can always do something about anything that, as long as you breathing, you moving, you walking, you talking. And this is why I have a platform. This is why I do this shit. Fuck makeup. Fuck all that. I showed y'all yesterday. I can be the baddest bitch. I can even get more badder than that. That was just a quick bad. I can do a real bad. You wouldn't know who the fuck I was sitting here talking. But that's for like, it's enough people doing that shit. It's enough people doing that shit. This is the shit that's gonna change the game. Okay? Everybody is quick to say and give people reasons and things of why they're not going to pray for them or why they're not going to help them, or, he could live with me, but oh no, I got to, I ain't gonna, and you in a motherfucking 5-bedroom house by yourself. What the fuck? I'm not saying that is something that you gotta do. I'm just saying, why wouldn't you even consider it? Green team, think about something.